hello friends. Welcome to Sandeep's Diary. In today's session, we'll be learning about the proof of Pascal's law. Before that, if you are not yet subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel and please come on to the video fast.
So for the proof of Pascal's law, you should know first what is Pascal's law. Pascal's law is nothing but a fluid in a container. When some amount of pressure is exerted to the fluid, the pressure exerted will be equally spread among the container. So let us see with an activity. So there is a container. In that container, I am going to have fluids. So basically, what is fluids? Fluids are nothing but liquid as well as gas. So it is not the combination of liquid and gas. It is liquid is also called as fluids and gas is also called as fluids. That is, so I am going to have a prism into the liquid, a very small prism into the liquid. The pressure exerted is equally spread among the container, right, which is told by Pascal. So then the pressure exerted also will be equal onto the prism, right? Next, we are mainly concerned about the prism, so we will enlarge the prism over there. This is the prism. In this prism, now we are going to name the corners. So it is A, B, C, D, E and F, right? We have named the corners. Next, I have some angles. Angle, here is an angle theta, right? Here is an angle theta. Next, force acting onto this side, force acting onto this side, force acting onto this side. So I am going to consider that force as Fa, and here I am going to consider Fb. Here I am going to consider Fc. Okay, I have considered three forces here. Next, let's name the sides. This is A, this is B, this is C and this is D. Next, here I am going to consider this as cos theta, okay, and next this as sin theta. Okay, pressure onto this side I am going to consider as P1 as it is A, here P2 as it is B and here P3 as it is C. Okay. First, you know the pressure's formula. Pressure's formula is nothing but P is equal to F by A. So first, we are going to talk about the area. Area. This is the first area. ADFC. We are going to talk about ADFC. AD is looks similar to this. ADFC looks similar to this. Here it is A and here it is D. So A into D, it is AD. Next, I am going to consider ADEB, this side. ADEB. So it is B and here it is D. ADEB, it is B into D, it is BD. Next I am going to consider BEFC. I am going to consider BEFC. In this BEFC, here you can see C and on other sides you cannot see anything. But when you look onto the diagram, you can see and it is evident that AD is equal to B and B is equal to FC, right? AD is equal to B and B is equal to FC, right? So if I consider AD as D, I can consider B as D and FC as D. So I am going to consider B E as D. So C into D, B E F C. So C into D is CD. Next, talking about force. Can we derive force from this? So force is equal to pressure into area by multiplying area into this side. Okay, I have considered three forces, right? Fa, Fb and Fc. So Fa, Fb and Fc, I have considered three forces. Next, pressure on to every side. So you can see P1, P2 and P3 respectively. So P1, it is P2 and it is P3. So FA is acting on which side? BEFC, right? BEFC. So area BEFC, it is CD. Next, FB acting on ADFC, what area we have? It is AD. Next, FC is acting on ADEB, right? So ADEB, what area we have? It is BD. Now we have got the area as well as the force. Next, here you can see the cos theta and sin theta. So what is cos theta? Cos theta is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos theta is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. Here is the theta. What is the adjacent side of theta? Adjacent side of theta is BC, right? What is the hypotenuse side? Hypotenuse side is AC. So in BC what we have? In BC we have C. In AC what we have? We have A. Right, now we found the cos theta value. Next we have sin theta. Sin theta is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse, right? Sin theta is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse, right? Next, opposite side of theta, what we have? Opposite side of theta we have AB. We have AB. Next, hypotenuse side is same, it is AC. So AB what we have? We have B. So hypotenuse side is A. So sin theta is equal to B by A. Let us write this aside. Next we are going to take this cos theta and sin theta in terms of force. In terms of force. In terms of force, if we take cos theta is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse, right? What is the adjacent force acting? Adjacent force acting to the theta is FA, right? What is the hypotenuse force? Hypotenuse force acting is FB. Yes, when I multiply this over here, FA is equal to FB cos theta. I have got the first equation, right? Next, sin theta. Sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. What is the opposite side of theta? Opposite side of theta is this, right? AB. AB, what force is acting? FC. So hypotenuse side, what is the hypotenuse side? It is FB. I am going to multiply over this side. So FC will be equal to FB sin theta. So I have got the second equation now. Now taking on the first equation, so we know FA. What is FA? FA is P1 into CD, right? P1 into CD. Next, FB. FB what we have? P2 into AD. P2 into AD into cos theta. What is cos theta? It is C by A. It is C by A. This A will be getting cancelled. So P1 into CD is equal to P2 into DC. Next, P1 I am going to bring through that side. So P2 into DC by CD. This and this will be getting cancelled. So P1 is equal to P2 I got now. Next, moving on to the second equation. So it is FC is equal to FB sin theta. Next, F we know it is P3 into BD. Next, FB also we know it is P2 into AD. Next, sin theta is B by A. Next, this A and this A will be getting cancelled. So P3 into BD is equal to P2 into DB. So P3 is equal to P2 into DB by BD, right? This and this will be getting cancelled. So P3 is equal to P2. So if P3 is equal to P2, P1 will be equal to P3. So if P1 is equal to P3, automatically pressure 1 will be equal to pressure 2 will be equal to pressure 3. Hence we have proved that Pascal law is correct. Pressure 1 is equal to 2 and is equal to 3, right? If you like this video, please share, comment and subscribe to Sandeep's Diary.